Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's do a multiplication and a division. Again, we are in section 2.6, combinations of functions. Our two functions, f of x equals x squared minus 1, and g of x equals a 2x plus 5, sitting right there. So the same two that we just did with addition and subtraction. And again, we are just doing arithmetic with these things. We're not doing compositions. We're not, substituting one in for the other. We're not solving for anything. Right now, we are just adding and simplifying, subtracting and simplifying. And in this case, we're going to multiply and simplify. So that was nice. Multiply and simplify. Okay, if you're one of my students watching this, you're laughing because you know I'm such a nerd. If you're one of Mrs. Palomo's students laughing or watching this, then you're just laughing because you're like, who is this crazy woman? Also, the eraser tool. I wonder if that showed up. That's the first time I've used this eraser tool in that particular program. And a little pop-up showed up. I wondered if it actually showed up on the screen. I might actually have to watch this video later and see. Okie dokie. Let's get down to business. We're going to do x squared minus 1. And we're going to multiply that by a 2x plus 5. Now, at this stage of the game, we are juniors and seniors in math class. So we either know that we are going to, or hopefully at this stage of the game, know that we're going to FOIL this bad boy. First times first, outer times outer, inner times inner, or last times last. Or really the technical term is double distribution. You can also, I don't know if you guys remember creating those little boxes, right? And you created those little boxes and you'd write your x squared minus 1 and your 2x plus 5. I hope you can read this. It's looking kind of little on my screen. So you could do the boxes, or you could do the old school actual vertical multiplication. I'm not going to show you that because most of the time you guys don't know what that is anyway. So if I do first times first, I get x squared times 2x, so it gives me 2x cubed. If I do outer times outer, I'm going to have an x squared times a 5, so it's a plus 5x squared. Inner times inner is negative 1 times a positive 2x, so minus 2x. And last times last is a negative 1 times a positive 5, or a negative 5. You look at this whole thing, I got a 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 2x minus 5. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. You don't do anything else. You are not going to factor. There's no point in factoring because then you'll end up with what you started with. So please, don't make this harder than it has to be. Don't think that you have to continue on. Don't think that you have to solve for anything. You just multiplied, and that's it. Okay? Same thing goes, now, well, I don't want to say same thing goes for when you're dividing, but you do start pretty much the same. Got to change to red. There we go. So, if I do f divided by g, it's going to be x squared minus 1 over my 2x plus 5. Here's the only thing that you have to do with this. Yes, we're going to have to find our restrictions. We'll do that in just a second. But really, you're looking to see if there's anything that you can cancel. And right now, there isn't. If you take your numerator, and this is x squared minus 1, that's difference of two squares. So really, it's going to be an x plus 1 times an x minus 1. Oops, there we go. All over a 2x plus 5. That's pretty much your answer. Now, sometimes if you factored that numerator and it looks exactly like something that's on the denominator, or in the denominator, yes, you can cancel or reduce, but this time, no. And please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, do not think that I'm going to do this and then I'm going to hit the undo button, okay? Do not think that because, oh, I have an x there and an x there, and I have a 2x on the bottom, oh, those cancel out, yay! No, 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 no. Where's my undo button? Undo, undo. It's not letting me undo. Do I have to erase that? That's terrible. Let's see if I can move that. Oh, I can't move that whole thing. I'm going to have to erase that whole thing. How terrible is that? All right, I don't like this program. We might have to start using another program. Where is my eraser? I don't even know where my eraser is now. Oh my gosh, no. All right, that's all gone. That's fantastic. Oh, nope, I don't want to tap and hold the laser button. I really wanted my eraser, and I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Not that it matters, because look, if I erase, I'm trying to erase, and it won't let me do it. All right, fine. I thought maybe it stopped recording, but it's still recording. I know you're sitting there laughing. So ignore the orange then, I guess, is what I'm going to have to say. So my answer is really x plus 1 times x minus 1 all over 2x plus 5. Ooh, that's a very sloppy 2x plus 5, but you get the idea. There's your answer. You have restrictions. You have restrictions. 2x plus 5 cannot equal 0. So that means that x cannot be negative 5 halves. I subtracted 5 divided by 2. So you've got your simplified expression, and then you have your restriction. And that was a very long video, and I'm sorry, but I hope you were entertained, because it's always entertaining when someone doesn't know what they're doing, and they just start randomly talking. Bye.